what das function is all about. All right. So now let's come to our browser. What is das function? Das.
So have you treated, sorry, sir, have you treated duplicates?
Duplicates, I did not, but duplicate just to, is not, okay, let me just treat it.
Because I'm actually having serious problem with that. Seriously.
Okay, duplicate. Oh, I'll need to go and transform my data on that sales data example, then transform. Okay, sales data example. Okay, well, let me give you this concept before you remove duplicates from your data. Now, hope you know that you are not just you are not duplicates in most cases. It means that two rows, like let me say row 4 and row 5 is having duplicates, so you can remove one row. You understand? You can remove one row. That is, all the information in row 4 is the same thing as all the information in row 5. That's the duplicate. But if you just say you want to remove duplicate just like that, you may actually remove so many of your data. So you need to understand the concept of removing duplicates. So let me just highlight everything. Then let me go to transform. I thought I saw duplicate somewhere before. Is it add column? I think it's transformed. Then no, add column. No, this one is no. Let me just right click instead. Remove duplicates. All right, so remove duplicates, and that's it. So duplicate is removed. So now the thing is, you see what I did, but I highlighted everything, then I said remove duplicates. Now it will only remove duplicated value if, pay attention to this, if two rows is having the same duplicates. I don't know if you understand what I'm talking about. The guy that asked duplicate, that asked,
yes, that's, I'm hearing you, sir. That means if two rows have the same values,
yeah, then you remove duplicates, but not as big. That is the only basic conditions why you remove duplicates. If this row 6 and row 7 is the same, then you remove duplicates. Of course, they cannot be the same. This is order number. Order number cannot be duplicated. If order number 6, everything in 6 is the same thing as everything in 7, then it's advisable you remove the duplicate. Do you understand?
Yes, yes, yes.
Of course, you can't go to order line number and go and remove duplicate. That means most of the data will be out, because this is order line
I noticed
number.
that actually.
If you go and remove duplicate from order line number, almost half of the data might be out, because these are numbers you get. They are not just text alone, they are numbers. So you treat them. Numbers are very critical when it comes to analysis like that. So let's talk about das function. I'm already exhausted. I just want to cover this concept before, so that tomorrow we can dive into something else. Das means data analysis expression, and there are over, if not 100, or let me say 50, I think there are over 100 das functions. But most of the times we don't use everything. What we use are just few. Something like sum. Sometimes we use sums. We also use count. We also use distinct count. We also use what we call calculate, filter. We use summarize, and we use date function. Some of the date function include calendar and so on. So basically these are some of the, okay, we use divide too when necessary. You can combine two or more dash functions together. So I think I've used sum before. I've also used distinct counts before. Alright, so these are the things I've used. So calculate, filter, summarize. These are a bit advanced. I will not treat it this night. But let me just talk about this is supposed to be divide. D-E-V-I-D-E. Oh no, I think it's D-I-V-I-D, divide. So this, let me just talk about count. Count is the way it is. Just count. That's just the way it is. Close and apply. So let me just walk you down through. If you come to this place, just type dash. You would see. Just click on Microsoft Lens dash function. You will see almost. In fact, all the functions we need to know about dash you will see there. So this is dash function reference, aggregate functions. We have average, count, counter, count blank, count x, and so on, distinct count, max. If you click on max now, you would see the way they use max. They use max expression, multiple expression depends. We use for just one column. Okay, let me come to this place now. Now we want to work with this sales data sample. Now, before I do this, let me just take you down to this place, models. If you click on models, you will notice that we're having 3 data sets here, but there is no connection between them. If there is a connection between them, it's not like a line joining them. It's because there is nothing unique in this data set that is the same with what is here, and is also the same with what is here. So there is no connection between these 3 data sets. Now, when we start doing map, I would try to show you more examples on models with connections. You understand? So now, in this place, we have sales data set. Now, let us go and count the total sales that was made for the entire data sales that was made. So I'll just come here and click on card. But I need to create a measure for that. It's a calculation. So I'll just right click and new measures. Then in these new measures, I will just type. I can just say count of sales. I'll say count. I'll say count sales is equal to, use the count function. So I'll say count, not HRO. I'm not dealing with HRO. Count sales. That should be count sales data of count all the sales. So I'm going to locate where sales is. This is sales. Count all the sales data. So once I do this, I'll just press enter. So once I do that, automatically it will give me sales data. This is sales data. I can see it's now in calculation. So I'll click this and click on sales data, and you can see there are 2,823 sales that was made. You can count it by ID or you can count it by sales. It depends. Unique ID will tell you better sales record. So let me just click this because ID cannot be duplicated. So let me just change this with order ID. So this is supposed to be order. Let me use order ID. Order. I think it's order number instead. Order number. Alright, so it will still give me the same result anyways. So this will give me the same result. Should give me the same result. Alright, this is the same result. So it's still giving me the same result. I can uncheck this and check it back. It's still giving me the same result. Now it means that there were 2,823 sales. Let's put this in the number format. Just click this and you will notice it has given me a number. Now that is that. On country, if you click on countries, now the thing is, if you come to data, there are different countries in our data. I mean different countries. There are different countries in our data. So let me just go and check how many unique countries we have. Like how many unique countries we have in our data. So unique countries, I'll just come here and click on a new measure